In this edition of That's Not Bible, we're going to look at a verse that has caused some confusion and answer the question, what is perfect referring to? In 1 Corinthians 13, verse 10, Paul said the miraculous gifts would cease when that which is perfect is come. Many assume that perfect refers to Jesus and conclude the miraculous gifts will continue until the second coming of Christ. But is that what this verse teaches? The answer is no. We have to understand the New Testament was revealed in piecemeal fashion. When Paul wrote 1 Corinthians, over 20 books of the New Testament were yet to be revealed. It's no wonder then that Paul said we know in part and we prophesy in part. But he anticipated the time when they would have the fullness of God's revelation, His complete Word. In fact, that's what the word perfect means. It comes from the Greek word teleos and means complete, full-grown, mature, or whole. Many English translations bear that out. The NRSV says, when the complete comes. The NIV says, when completeness comes. And the OJB says, when completion comes. That's the idea. Paul is not referring to Jesus Christ, though he's certainly perfect. He's referring to the completeness of God's Word. At the time he wrote 1 Corinthians, they just had a small fragment of the New Testament. They knew in part and prophesied in part. But he looked forward to the time when they would have complete knowledge, the fullness of God's revelation. At that time, Paul said the miraculous gifts would cease. Hence, the miraculous gifts have ceased.